That'll teach me to go explore, right?
Hold it right there!
What the? Where did that come from? Well, obviously they want me to go around here. Like, oh, you want to go shortcut? No shortcut. Drop down and a bunch of pirates spawn out of nowhere, right? No. Okay. No, I pulled the freaking thing and then the bunch of pirates come out of nowhere.
Pretty cool. Hold it right there.
Hurry to the top of the lighthouse. The Leviathan knows how close we are to finding the treasure, and he sounds rather miffed. Pretty awesome, right?
Okay, up to the top then. Kill this giant ass Leviathan. What is that? Whoa! There you go. That's what I wanted. A checkpoint. Is this also a message in the bottle? Yep. Just guess what? Don't fucking care. Why is that area still grayed out? I have no idea because I walked through that area like 2 times now. Okay. Finally, the end of this horrific, generic-ass DLC of Borderlands. Where enemies are just been reskinned and put in here without even new voice dialogues. Not that I can hear anyways.
You're at the top of the lighthouse? Lovely! Just find somewhere to place Blade's compass, and we'll find out exactly where the treasure is buried. Is it working? What's happening? You did it! It looks like the treasure's buried in worm water! I'll meet you out there!
How do you... Oh...
Top notch, my friend! And don't worry, I still need need your help to get past whatever traps there might be in the treasure chamber. I will not betray you until we find the treasure room.
Oh, thanks.
I think you
Just
took a wrong
kidding.
turn, buddy.
Stay put!
It's honestly been a lot of fun, but this is where you die.
This is where it is for you. I'm gonna slash your... I ain't coming. You'll die in this desert.
I hate those. Why do they get to become completely invisible and attack you with one free hit? Horrible design for a freaking...
Bitch faced.
Calm down. Please stop. Stop! Stay put! Let's do that again sometime. You won't enjoy this. Stop struggling.
My friend, are you all right? I hear explosions coming from the lighthouse. Is that you exploding? I see Captain Scarlett heading towards some bright light in warm water. I would go very, very fast and beat her to the treasure and possibly shoot her multiple times.
Good. Please do it for... Wait, no. No. No, I want to beat her with my own fist. And I want to pound her until she dies. So you better stay away from her.
If it's any consolation, I meant everything I said to you. You're an awesome warrior, a real stand-up individual. But my men and I just reached the spot pointed out by the lighthouse, so this is where I say...
Is that worm thing gonna eat her? It better not. I want to kill her. What now? Oh good! It ate me! Oh, I'm inside the worm now, huh? I see what you did here. So, is there gonna be a mini Leviathan inside of a Leviathan? Is there gonna be a Leviaception? Because that'll be pretty interesting and neat at the same time. Okay, so at this part of the game,
So the bad news is the Leviathan swallowed us. The good news is it's taking us to the treasure room. But the best news is, do you remember my pet Roscoe? I found him!
Roscoe! What a shame. Oh well, discretion's the better part of running away. Till we meet again, Vault Hunter. Oh, damn, I dropped my pistol. Do me a favor and don't grab it, would you? Because that would be stealing, and stealing is wrong.
just because I'm gonna keep it and then sell it. You know what? Forget it. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna toss it right back out. This is shit. Your pistol, theory, it's shit. And I don't even want it. That's right. I'm not even gonna steal it because it sucks. And that's the worst compliment a thief can give you. It is so bad that I don't need to steal it. the Leviathan. Now that is a cool boss. I thought it was just going to be a purple dildo thing.
Destroy the Leviathan, and the treasure shall be yours.
Fear me, bitches!
Okay, are we done?
The lost treasure of the sands is yours, my friend. They were amazing, weren't they, Lionel?
Two. Corrected.
I agree.
Whew. That was a good boss fight. I have to agree, that was a pretty good boss fight. I just hate that you have to hit his weak spots and not just anywhere you want, because that would make this boss, well, I don't know, a lot harder than the freaking Guardian, which is supposed to be an alien creature of might and power. But anywho, let's go to the treasure room. How do I go to the treasure room again? I'm guessing I'm supposed to jump onto his blade. Okay, let's do that. Jump. Oh, good, I didn't fall through. This was a pretty cool boss. I thought it was just gonna be another copy of Thresher Maw. I mean, the Terra Mortis. That would have been very disappointing. And this treasure room better be good. Oh look, alien tech! Yay!
So ends the story of how the Vault Hunters defeated the treacherous Captain Scarlett.
Excuse me,
and
I didn't get my
slew the
treasure.
Leviathan. And as the sun set on Pandora, the Vault Hunters realized that while they'd found Captain Blade's lost armory, the true treasure of the sands had been inside them all along. The end. How was that?
That last part was really hokey.
Yeah, it felt kind of contrived, didn't it?
Extremely. But otherwise, you ended that story pretty well. For a dirty little orphan.
Thanks.
Ah, don't mention it. I gotta teach somebody to tell these stories when I'm gone. Might as well be you.
Yeah. I love you, Marcus!
That's weird.
So seriously, I want my treasure. Are you seriously gonna end this without giving me my treasure? That stupid giant thing did not give me my treasure. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I just want to put this into perspective for everyone here. This was a horrible DLC. It was terrible. It was, if you just remove all the Borderlands stuff from this game, basically the loot grinding and all that, the fun things about this, you know, like anything that's remotely the same as Borderlands, just remove it. Okay? So what's left? You have generic enemies that are reskinned from Borderlands. Stupid. Okay? You have robots that are not even reskinned, not even new, and nothing was new to them. Stupid. You have a really interesting world that is slightly the same as everything else. The only two parts of this was interesting was that inside of this Leviathan and the cave. Those are the two interesting parts of this DLC. Other than that, everywhere else was you've been to all these places during your playthrough of Borderlands. The junkyard was obviously the same as the junkyard from Scooter's sister's place. It's the same thing except it's bigger. That's all it is. Okay? The sandy places, you've been in Pandora 1. I mean, yeah, well, technically it's Borderlands 1. But anyways, yeah, you've been to most of these places. Also, I'm very disappointed in the fact that all the enemies are just basically reskinned of bandits. I mean, what a fucking cop-out that is. And also, all the Thresher mobs are basically reskinned into one of those worm things. Cop-out, okay? They could have made something new, they could have made something cooler. But no, they decided to just be lazy and reskin everything. Come on! Are you kidding me? This DLC, you're just gonna basically make a reskin of every single enemy and put it in here and expect nobody to notice? What? This was lazy. This DLC was lazy. It was filled with laziness. Not only that, you had so much time killer things in this DLC. Like all this stupid quest. Oh, you broke the compass. Go gather some glue. Oh, before you get the compass, please go get my audiobooks. Oh, before that, you need to do this. Before that, you need to do this. Like, come on, like, just give me the compass. Let me go to the lighthouse and be done with it. Why do I have to do all these contrived things just so that I can get to this lighthouse? Just so I can get into the freaking Leviathan? Just so I can get to the freaking vault to get my treasure? That is just too much work. Okay, that is just way too long. The good parts of the DLC is the boss fight and the two unique cave areas. One of them was a cave, actually. The other one was inside the Leviathan. Those two places are really good in this DLC, and the Leviathan itself is really good. However, I think the Leviathan is just too strong. Now, the reason I say that is because I can kill the freaking warrior, the strongest creature supposedly on Pandora, in less hits than this Leviathan. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Why is the Leviathan stronger than the warrior? The very supposed thing that is supposed to be the strongest of the strong that you have ever encountered. Which is really weird to me. So, overall, this DLC, I feel like it's a huge cop-out. They just reskinned the entire Borderlands, and they just gave it to you. And all the stuff in here are not even pirate related. The only thing that was pirate related was the costumes. That's pretty much it. There was no pirate lingo, there was no pirate treasure hunting, there was no pirate drinking, there's no... Oh yeah, drinking. What happened to drinking? Like, that's like the most hugest of like passed down generations that pirates drink. Like, what happened to that? Come on, guys, what were you thinking with this DLC? Come on. This treasure better be worth it. It seriously better be worth it. It better be a fucking alien gun. Because that's the only thing that I would accept for a treasure. It would be awesome if it was an alien gun. But somehow I highly doubt that it is. Oh god. How do I get up here? Guys, how do I get up? Oh, thank God. Again, why do we have to do this to get to the treasure? Oh, so it's just like an armory of Noxus armory or something like that. Okay, a sniper rifle, assault rifle, and carbine. Yay. I didn't even get one
That is
legendary.
lovely.
Not even one legendary.
Nice. Whoa.
Not even one freaking legendary. This was a terrible DLC. And can you believe the Leviathan didn't even drop anything? It didn't even drop anything, so I can't even go and grind the Leviathan. That is terrible. I can't go and keep killing the Leviathan over and over again. Wow. I am baffled beyond anything. This is a DLC, guys. This is the first DLC they put out. And by God, have they set the standard low. This is as low as a standard can actually go for the 4 DLCs. This is just horrendous. I cannot believe that this was the DLC in the package. Oh my. Wow. Even in this treasure chest, there was no legendary in this treasure chest. Not even one. So how many times do you have to open this treasure chest to actually get a legendary? Look at this. All these are just like skull on it and no legendaries. None of them gave me a legendary. They just gave me purple, which is pearl, which is not something I want. I already have stronger weapons than all of these. So, once again, the conclusion for this DLC is terrible. This is a lowest of the low standard you can absolutely set your DLCs up to be. And I just pray and pray that the next DLC will be much, much better. And they would go and actually take a giant leap of trust and faith with the next DLC and go all out. Like I said, they could have made so many things with DLC. With this DLC, all the pirates shouldn't have been just reskinned. Okay, they do look significantly different, but they just felt like the same generic enemies. They don't have any noticeable new dialogue options. No pirate lingo that you can actually hear. This guy was this chick that is the main antagonist of the entire series. Sound German. What? What kind of pirates are Germans? Really? Come on. That's just bullshit. So, in my opinion, if you didn't buy the season pass, don't fucking get this DLC. It's terrible. It's horrendous. You don't even get any unique items out of it. Now, I don't know if that is true, but on my first run through, I didn't get any legendaries at all, and that is not a good way to start off with a DLC. Let me tell you. And this DLC didn't even have a good story. You go here, you find this interesting character that was not developed very well, okay? And the story is just to go get treasure. That's the story. And this felt like Borderlands 1. The story felt like Borderlands 1. You go get treasure, you go to the treasure room, done. That's Borderlands 1 right there, okay? Horrible. Like, what happened to story that you guys did so well in the actual game? What happened to it? Like, it just came crashing down once this DLC is released. I am baffled beyond anything. So once again, if you didn't buy the season pass, I do not recommend you get this game. I mean, this DLC. The game itself is pretty good. Get that. Okay, but don't buy this DLC. Okay? Avoid it. So save yourself $10 and avoid this DLC. So I will see you guys in the next DLC for the Borderlands 2. And by God, I hope it is hundreds of folds better than this. And I hope that they actually go and take a jump and a leap of faith and go all out on it. Don't make generic bullshit anymore. Change it up. Add in some new enemies. Not just reskin them and hope that nobody notices that it is a reskin. Okay, you have so many unique enemies in the main game. So many. and yet in this DLC you can't think of anything that is pirate related enemies? Why not throw some monkeys at you? Monkeys, you know, pirates that control monkeys and the monkeys run towards you and explode. Suicidal monkeys. Come on, that is hilarious. I would have loved to see suicidal monkeys, okay? Or parrots that fly around and drop bombs on you or something. That would have been cool. All pirate related, and they're all enemies. See? Cool new ideas. I can came up with it. Why can't they? So, anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and I pray that the next DLC for Borderlands 2 would be way better than this, because this was a disappointing pile of shit, and I am very disappointed with this DLC. It was not what I expected from such a good game that I played. You know, from the good core game to be having this horrible of a DLC. Disappointing. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, and thank you for watching, guys.